piece for the Daily Beast entitled "An Independence Day Wish for the Disunited States of America." In it, Mike writes this: "I thought about a man standing in the shadow of Mount Rushmore Friday night, seemingly intent on provoking a 21st century civil war. Division is his dream, duplicity is his principal tool as he feasts on resentment while knowingly provoking bitterness within those who may feel left out or left behind in a land where a whole class of citizens is frightened and anxious, thinking economic security, their very future, their children's future, is being stolen by the other, by them. An enemy, the man in the shadow of four of our greatest presidents, is eager, willing, and very ready to exploit and aggravate." Mike goes on, "Right now, in this divided, exhausted, angry, self-doubting, and not so aptly named United States of America, we are in a moment that must not be missed. Now is our time to think and remember not so much who we are, but who we really want to be. And in order to make our mark on this singularly unique moment, we must show up in November to make sure that the man who stood at the foot of Mount Rushmore and in front of the Lincoln Memorial is sent into the shadows of history, humiliated by defeat and the knowledge that Americans want something he cannot deliver. An end to the race war, the class divisions, the constant fear of a virus, a shattered economy, incompetence, corruption, and the premeditated cruelty of a fraud who stole our 4th of July and is trying to steal our country too." Mike Barnicle writing there for the Daily Beast. Mike, I'll let you expand on your piece there, but Joe Biden, if you listen to him over the weekend, offering a different view of the country with the subtext, as you write, of, do you really want to do this for 4 more years? Do you really want this kind of division in the country?
You know, Willie, this is all so depressing. I mean, we began this hour talking about hopefully the reemergence of baseball and other sports to provide people with something to watch, something to relieve themselves of the day-to-day pressures of worrying about the virus, the economy, their families' futures. And here we're talking about back-to-back speeches delivered by the President of the United States Friday night and Saturday that are as dark and as doomed as anything I have ever heard. And you wonder, does he know what this country is all about? This is a big, big country. It's filled with flaws. Our history is filled with flaws, mistakes, and failures. There's no way around it. But the way to go forward is, I don't think, to listen to this man, the portrayal of this country that's in his mind. And Michael Steele, in listening to him Friday night and Saturday night, all I could think of is, at some point in the future, historians will look at this period, they will look at this man, and they will have no other choice but to study the effect of what happened here. How could we have done this to this country, putting this man in charge at this tragic time when there's so much to deal with that he is unable to deal with?